Hey YouTube, Untamed here. Behind me is a 2021 Toyota Land Cruiser Heritage Edition. If you followed my channel for a while, you know I have owned this vehicle a few times, never in Blizzard Pearl here, but I tell you what guys, there's not a day that goes by where I don't think about this vehicle. I absolutely love this 200 series, and like a total rookie, like a total dummy, I've gotten rid of it probably 3 too many times in my life. And often, I do find myself trying to buy another one, trying to find a good deal on one, but still, they're just a bit overpriced, right? They're still, mid 80s for one with 30,000 miles of what we're looking like, but I'm just waiting for them to get down closer to the mid 70s if I were to ever jump on one again. But they're a desirable vehicle, and well, if you know, you know when it comes to the Land Cruiser here. Such a bulletproof platform, such an incredible, well-planted vehicle to drive. Absolutely love it. The 5.7 liter V8 is bulletproof, 8-speed automatic transmission, buttery smooth. I don't know, there's nothing quite like it, and if you've owned one, you definitely know. So let's check it out real quick. If I were to ever buy one again, it would probably be a Blizzard Pearl one, just to try something different. I've had a magnetic gray metallic, I had midnight black metallic before, and I'll tell you what, this does look sleek. I normally don't gravitate to whites that have a little bit of a yellow flake to it, and that's kind of what this one has, but I tell you what, it does look pretty clean. Absolutely love it. Now this one here is not for sale, and perhaps I should have opened with that. I think it's just more on display as they show the various different generations here. Well, Exhibit B and Exhibit C down there. With it being the Heritage Edition, I don't need to tell you guys this if you frequent my channel. It does have blacked out accents up front in the headlights, darkened chrome, and I just love how unassuming this vehicle is, and it's just so planted, right? Toyota took tremendous pride in building this Land Cruiser, and well, let's face it, the new Land Cruiser is not this, right? That new Land Cruiser based on the 250 series Prado is not this 200 series, nowhere near. But because of that, because they put so much time and attention in building this indestructible beast, the price tag was pretty high, right? MSRP started around $89,000 to $91,000 if you had the third row in it. So it's definitely an expensive vehicle, and to most Americans, when you look at this, you're like, well, this kind of looks kind of boring. And I remember my first time looking at one, and I was pretty underwhelmed by it too, if I'm being honest. But that's part of the appeal. It kind of grows on you over time. The simplicity of it, it really does scream Toyota core values of the past. Obviously, we've distanced ourselves from this with the new generation of Toyotas, that new Land Cruiser, the hybridized 4-cylinder. It's hard to get excited about that when you had this bulletproof, naturally aspirated 5.7 liter V8 that would go a million miles if you just treated it nice over the years. So this here will certainly go down in history as perhaps the most reliable Land Cruiser. Definitely, I think, in my personal biased opinion, perhaps the most iconic. I love the Heritage Edition with the gold wheels. It just looks incredible. Black mirror caps, kind of a cheap cheap afterthought up there with the Yakima Mega Warrior roof basket, but still, it is a sleek ride. And I know it sounds corny, but I legitimately do think about this vehicle all the time. My wife, Mrs. Untamed, thinks I'm a bit of a nut for how often I look at these and I follow the market, but gosh, we have a few companies within the States that hunt these things. They hunt them down and then they resell them for a premium. So they'll find them, the ones that are, decently priced, and then they'll mark them up to oblivion. I won't say any names, but you'll likely know who I'm talking about. They'll buy them for a decent deal and then sell them for a ridiculous price tag, especially with low miles. It's kind of a bummer because it is a niche market, so they're capitalizing on it, so you can't hate them for that. But, well, I could easily walk around this all day long, but I just wanted to geek out with you for a minute as we reminisce on this beautiful 200 series Land Cruiser. Let me know what your thoughts are. Appreciate you watching as always, guys. Until next time.